this, since you like to talk about bowel.
About what?
Bowel. Yeah, he said, since you like it so much. And then she had to swear, but she was a little shy, and then she had to say it this way. Mother, since you love to talk about bowels, I can tell you that I have bowel movement 3 times a day. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, isn't it cute? I love this. I really love this. And then I have a stepdaughter or foster daughter, or what you say? My
Stepdaughter.
Yeah, my fiancé has this 9-year-old, and she comes to us every second weekend. You know, they have some, and she just eats what I do, make for her. Yeah, she loves avocado, and I sometimes make some pizza out of spelt and some soy cheese or something. She loves that, you know. She don't care, and sometimes if she is like have craving to something else, she said, "Can I go over to grandmother and grandfather and eat, because they live just 1 block away? Can I go? Can I have?" And then she's, you know, she's not living with us, so I do my best, you know. And I am really blessed, because I have never had problem with my kids and their eating habits. Never. Probably because when my oldest one started to eat, I was on a strict macrobiotic diet. I was started the way. And in my home, it's like that. I have always kept it. They can eat everything I have. Of course, if there are some special things, I just use for making dessert or something, I put it away where they never can find it, you know. Otherwise, they can open every cupboard, everything in my freezer or fridge, they can have. And by doing that, you know, it's good, because then they can eat by intuition.
Yeah.
You know, and if they don't want, if they just want to eat oranges for 2 days, they do. You know, I don't care, because I know that if they are eating by intuition,
Yeah.
and I just, you know, I just watch. I'm not, how many? You know, I'm just, you know.
Stop.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
just there, you know, really checking out what they are doing, you know. And then, you know, and of course sometimes, and I also do it with vitamin, because I heard somebody talk about it. It was, I don't remember who it was, but they were saying, let your children eat by intuition. And then I have this vitamin, and I tell my teenager now, here are those vitamins, you just eat what you want. And she eats like 10 tablets of chlorella every morning.
Wow.
She loves it, you know. And she just, and sometimes she said, Mother, don't I have to eat some calcium? You know, and then I said, well, and I have a really good calcium. And I said, yeah, then there's some there. Oh, okay, thank you. And I just, I try to
Let them choose.
yeah, yes. And I think, you know, because it's better to start, because if I'm doing it, it's easier for them. But if I would, if they had been 2 or 3, and I had started to taste their diet as well, that would have been much more difficult. But I was blessed. I started when they were born, you know, and that's just because when I started on macrobiotic, my older one was 3, and then when I started on raw food, my youngest had really good food for 2 years, because she was on my vegan diet. So there has been no problem. But
What about if you have birthdays or your kids have birthdays?
you know,
What do you prepare?
Yeah, you know, that is, the secret is you have to keep the joy, the color, the fun. If you have the joy, color, and fun, they will not notice what they are eating. I make, you know, I make always some lollies out of like bananas, strawberry, little agave, maybe something like that, and they are having like
Popsicles.
yeah. I have always my freezer is always filled with that, and I buy wherever I go. I try to check if I can find really funny thing, that have fun in it, or beauty, heart form. Like we were doing, I was gonna do for the wedding, like a heart form cake, little cupcakes.
That's true.
I have a lot of those at home because then you can they get tempting, and like with the vegetables, I tell them like, they eat. When I have birthday party, I make like some really nice raw cake, chocolate cake. They love it more than the cooked one.
Wow.
So you have both, cooked and raw.
No.
You just have raw.
Today I just make raw cakes because I myself and so many people love them much more.
What's it mostly made of?
It's like what I was making yesterday.
With the olives?
No, the cake.
Yeah.
What?
No, I make the crust. It's so simple. I have some almond dates, vanilla, salt, Himalaya, and little hint of cayenne vanilla. That's the crust. Just like what Freya was making. And then the filling, I use like some kinds of either cashew or pine, or sometimes I blend it. And then I have like cacao powder, coconut oil, agave, olives. That's my secret.
Seriously?
Yes. They make it more rich and deep.
Wow, the dried olives or the
Not
the dried or the which
yeah,
kind? The dry kind.